Hello and welcome. Thank you for tuning in and stopping by. As usual, wishing each one of you a blessed day. So today's table conversation. It's not a review, it's a conversation. Should you carry your handgun or your firearm ready to go, meaning with one in the chamber? I know that it's going to be kind of a sensitive topic for some individuals. My apologies ahead of time. I just want to go ahead and share my opinion, my thoughts as a firearms owner for numerous years and courses that I have taken through the journey. Okay, so before we proceed, if you enjoy this content, please give it a thumbs up. It means a lot to me. Sharing on the video, commenting on the video, and again, if you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and do so. It definitely goes ahead and help the channel. Go ahead and put that bell indicator because I do know that sometimes, obviously, well, not sometimes, all the times, YouTube definitely doesn't like that pew pew content. That's the way that they roll. So I got a few firearms over here, and obviously they are unloaded. My apologies ahead of time that this video is going to go a little bit longer than usual. It's just my thought. So should you carry your handgun, your firearm, with one in the chamber? Listen, I started my journey back, for example, in 2010. So I'm barely 15 years old of carrying a firearm. Not 15 years old. My apologies. I've been carrying a firearm for over 15 years. Okay. At the beginning, I understood that, hey, probably carrying one with one in the chamber wasn't safe. But through time, I realized I was wrong. So, unloaded. All these handguns already come with a firing safety pin or firing pin block, whatever. Meaning, if you have one in the chamber full, you drop it on concrete, it's not going to go bang. Well, there's some manufacturers out there may have some, quality issues, and I'm not going to get into that, but you guys get the message, right? So they're already safe, and not only that, but the thing is as well. So my suggestion, definitely go ahead and get yourself a quality holster. That's to begin with. You should be getting a quality holster from the get-go. That's definitely, besides your belt, that's definitely a foundation. Getting yourself a quality holster that covers the entire trigger mechanism. Simple as that. Okay. If you still don't feel comfortable carrying a handgun with one in the chamber, this is unloaded, well, then go ahead and get yourself a DASA, meaning double action, single action, with a heavier trigger pull for that first pull. You can go ahead and start with that as well. There's a difference between a accident and a negligence. Okay, so accident. This gun is dropped on concrete or hard surface, and it goes bang. That's an accident. It's a manufacturing situation. Negligence. This is a negligence. Putting your finger on the trigger. Leaving your handgun on the nightstand. Your kids approaching the handgun. Putting that finger on that trigger. That is a negligence. There's no reason as to why a handgun should be left on a nightstand. It should always be on your body from the moment that you wake up. If you don't have it on your body, then put it in a lockbox, safe lockbox, or in a safe. Besides, what good is a handgun if the handgun is not within arm's reach when you need it? What, you're going to go ahead and run to the safe? No. I know individuals that actually will store their handgun in one location and their magazine on another location. And they have shared that story with me. I'm not going to argue that. That's their decision. I already shared my thoughts, how counterproductive that is definitely is, but that's their mindset. Me, fully loaded, with one in the chamber. I mean, I just don't understand and justify how can you put a firearm in one location and a magazine in another location. It makes no sense at all. At all. But everyone has their thoughts, their beliefs, etc. So, what's your comment? What's your thought about not carrying a handgun with one in the chamber? Would you say that is more productive if, God forbid, you're in a situation that you have to draw, rack, present? Would that be more productive than drawing and going on target? Obviously, drawing and going on target is more productive. Not only that, two things. If you're hands-on with someone, an individual that is going to cause great bodily harm, injury, or death, and you have to draw. If you have one in the chamber, you draw, you're right there. Now, same scenario, having to draw, you're hands-on, how are you going to rack it? With the belt? And I'm pretty positive and confident that if you have to rack with the belt, more than likely, you're going to cause a malfunction on your handgun, because that's how the mass majority of malfunctionings actually occurred while drawing and racking, because you actually short stroke your handgun. So no bueno, no good. They're meant to be fully capacity in the magazine with one in the chamber. Example, a 1911 by Joe Moses Browning. They're meant to be carried cocked and locked back in 1911. And we have evolved a lot through time. So that says a lot. They're meant to be cocked and locked. Show your kids discipline. This is a SIRT pistol. This is not a real gun. So show them the importance of firearms safety. Trigger discipline. Know your target, what's beyond your target, and what is the outcome if one of these is being used the wrong way. Again, you as a parent should not be leaving a handgun or any firearms display for kids just to take a look at them. Kids, unfortunately, are very curious, and a tragedy can occur. Not only that, also teenagers. So again, I got a 5-year-old daughter. She knows, and we have talked, and I have educated her about the importance of safety on firearms. So whether you want to carry your firearm with one in the chamber or not, that's a personal decision. I always encourage that, yes, you're supposed to have a full capacity, full mag, one in the chamber. And as to some of that mindset of, I'm going to keep my firearm in one location and a magazine in another location, well, good luck with that. Because, again, you're going to be reacting to an action of a criminal breaking in your home. So I'm pretty sure that you going from one room to the other, or even in the same room, having your handgun in one location and then having to run across that room to grab a magazine, I don't think that's going to play out pretty well. What's your thought? What's your comment? My apologies that, again, this video went up, a little bit longer than usual. I just wanted to share that thought because, again, it's a conversation that people have asked me about it, and I just, don't understand why behind it. Get confident with your gun. Get yourself a great holster, a good holster. Cover that entire trigger mechanism. Walk around the house just doing some exercise. Go ahead and wash the car with your handgun on your body, and go from there. Again, I appreciate your time. tuning in, stopping by. If you have any questions, feel free to go ahead and put in the comment below. Do you carry one in chamber or not? If you don't, why? If you do, why? If you like this content, thumbs up, sharing, commenting. If you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and do so. I truly appreciate that. Till the next one, stay safe, be blessed. We'll see you again.